Just now, I was just messaging my son, and overall, I just thought that I message him often, and I think that I contact him far more than he contacts me. I guess I guess you would probably think, well, that's natural for a teenage boy who is 17 years old. Well, it doesn't feel natural. You're probably right. But I just felt that my son is a daddy's boy. And we have had such an incredible amount of experiences together that have kind of solidified us. And I thought, like, I can't necessarily attack that or solve the problem maybe by focusing on it head on. So, and I've been thinking that the solution would be depending on some of my sales training. And you would probably think, what does sales got anything to do with this? It has a lot to do with it, because sales is all about convincing people to make decisions. And so when I was a kid, I had a mentor called Pastor Mike, and he was always known as having a phrase, and he would say that you have to catch a fish before you can clean a fish. And with all the advice that I'm trying to give my son on the path that he should take, he should get into sales, because right now he wants to sell clothing and start a clothing label. And I've been convincing him, before you do that, you want to just learn how to sell first. If you learn how to sell first, learn how to build revenue first, then you'll be able to sell anything, because there's so many things that go into sales. Understanding buyer psychology, understanding what it takes to get them to even trust what you're saying. And just that enough right now will let you know how relevant that this is, to really talking to my son and communicating with him. Because right now there's an outcome, there's a change that I want from him. And I want better communication. I want more optics and visibility into his life, because he lives on the other side of the town. And I want more optics and visibility in his life that's natural. And you can't just quote unquote, force kids to give you visibility into their lives. So how I'm gonna solve it? I think that just my solution, what I'm working on is, and I'm just gonna work to learn more about his problems. Like, what is he in the weeds about? Kind of become obsessed about his daily problems, his daily routines. What is the conversation that he's having